Malaysia could soon lead in Asia because the country is entering a moment where everything is shifting in its favor, from geography to economics to talent to political stability. Malaysia sits in one of the most valuable locations in the world, right between the Indian Ocean and the South China Sea, right in the center of the fastest-growing region on Earth. Every major shipping route passes near Malaysian waters, every big power wants influence in Southeast Asia, and Malaysia is learning how to use this strategic position in a smart and balanced way. Malaysia is becoming a trusted partner for many countries because it avoids extreme political swings, avoids picking dangerous sides, and prefers to stay neutral and practical. This neutral approach makes countries feel safe doing business in Malaysia, building factories, investing in ports, and forming long-term partnerships. Malaysia's rise in technology is also faster than many outside observers realize. The country is becoming a major destination for semiconductor manufacturing, data centers, and electric vehicle supply chains. Major global companies now see Malaysia as a stable and cost-effective base for advanced manufacturing, especially as the world moves away from over-reliance on China. Malaysia is quickly turning into a key part of the China Plus One strategy, where companies diversify but still want strong infrastructure and skilled workers. Malaysia already has decades of experience with electronics, and now it is moving up to higher-value chips, automation, and digital industries. The country is welcoming billions in new investments from global tech leaders. The world needs more semiconductor capacity, and Malaysia is one of the few places ready to scale quickly. This gives Malaysia a real chance to become one of Asia's top technology hubs. Malaysia also has a demographic advantage over many Asian countries. While nations like Japan, South Korea, China, and even Thailand face serious aging problems, Malaysia still has a young and growing population. A younger population means more workers, more innovation, more consumers, and more energy to support long-term growth. Young Malaysians are increasingly educated, multilingual, digitally skilled, and globally connected. They learn English, Malay, and often Mandarin or Tamil, giving them access to multiple business worlds. This linguistic advantage is extremely rare and valuable, especially in global markets. Employers see Malaysia as a place where communication barriers are lower, training costs are smaller, and productivity can rise faster. Malaysia is also investing heavily in digital infrastructure. Internet coverage is expanding, 5G adoption is climbing, and the government is pushing new initiatives in artificial intelligence, automation, and cloud services. The country is quickly improving the speed and reliability of digital connectivity. This matters because the future of business will rely heavily on data, software, cloud computing, and smart logistics. Countries that build these systems early will become the main engines of economic growth. Malaysia understands this reality and is building partnerships with global tech companies to modernize every layer of its economy. Malaysia is also becoming one of the most attractive destinations for investors who want stability without extreme costs. Singapore is extremely advanced and efficient but is also very expensive. Indonesia is huge and full of potential but still struggles with bureaucracy and infrastructure challenges. Thailand remains popular but faces political uncertainty and demographic problems. Vietnam is rising quickly but is becoming crowded and competitive. Malaysia sits at a sweet spot where the cost of doing business is lower than Singapore, the political climate is calmer than Thailand, the workforce is more skilled than Indonesia's, and the infrastructure is more developed than Vietnam's. This balanced environment gives Malaysia a unique position that few others can offer. Foreign companies see Malaysia as a place where rules are clear, facilities are reliable, and transportation networks are well built. The country has modern highways, deep seaports, major airports, strong power grids, and educated workers. These basics might sound simple, but many countries struggle to provide them consistently. Malaysia already solved many of these foundation issues decades ago, and now it can focus on higher-value industries instead of just catching up. In Asia's future economy, energy security will be extremely important. Malaysia has a natural advantage because it possesses oil, gas, and renewable energy potential. While some countries depend heavily on external energy sources, Malaysia can produce much of what it needs. This gives the country a major head start when industries across the world are shifting to green energy, electric vehicles, and sustainable power sources. Malaysia is building large solar farms, exploring new hydropower options, and upgrading its energy grid to prepare for the next generation of industries. Companies that require reliable, affordable, and stable energy supplies find Malaysia attractive because energy shortages can destroy billion-dollar operations elsewhere. Malaysia's food security is also improving compared with many regional neighbors. The country is investing in modern agriculture, high-tech farming, food processing, and supply chain innovation. Food security is becoming a top priority all around the world, and Malaysia understands that a strong food system will protect its economy and population in the long term. As climate change affects global food production, countries with stable agriculture will have a serious strategic advantage. Malaysia is working to reduce dependence on imports, strengthen local production, and modernize farms with automation and data analytics. Tourism is another sector where Malaysia is quietly becoming a leader. The country offers everything international travelers want: modern cities, tropical islands, rainforests, culture, wildlife, and food. Malaysia is becoming known for affordable luxury, meaning visitors can enjoy world-class experiences without extreme prices. This makes Malaysia competitive against Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia. The tourism sector continues to grow, with new hotels, theme parks, ecotourism projects, and cultural experiences attracting millions of visitors. As global travel rebounds, Malaysia is positioned to become one of Asia's tourism powerhouses. Malaysia's cultural strengths also deserve attention. Few countries in the world have such natural harmony between different ethnic, linguistic, and religious groups. This diversity is not just a national identity but also an economic advantage. A multicultural society helps Malaysia communicate with different regions, understand different markets, and welcome foreigners easily. Businesses from China feel comfortable, businesses from India feel comfortable, companies from the West feel welcomed, and regional investors feel confident. Diversity also makes Malaysia more innovative because different perspectives create better solutions. Malaysia's education system is evolving to meet modern standards. Universities are improving, international schools are expanding, and partnerships with global institutions are increasing. Students have access to multiple languages, which boosts creativity and adaptability. Technical and vocational education is also improving, which will support future industries needing highly skilled workers. As the world moves toward automation, countries with strong technical training will have the most stable workforces. Malaysia is preparing for this shift earlier than many others. Malaysia's healthcare system is another advantage. It offers high-quality treatment at prices far lower than many advanced countries. This has created a booming medical tourism sector, attracting patients from across Asia, the Middle East, Europe, and Australia. Healthcare is becoming one of Malaysia's strongest global assets, with modern hospitals, trained specialists, and international accreditation. As the world's population ages, demand for affordable healthcare will explode, and Malaysia is in perfect position to benefit from this long-term trend. The country is also strengthening its position in logistics. Malaysia is upgrading ports, expanding airports, improving customs processes, and connecting industrial areas through modern infrastructure. The location of Malaysia makes it one of the best transit hubs for East-West trade. Every major shipping company sees Malaysia as a stable link in global supply chains. The country is building new free trade zones, expanding e-commerce fulfillment centers, and attracting global logistics players who want efficient operations in Southeast Asia. Malaysia is also steadily improving governance and transparency. Investors value stability more than anything else, and Malaysia offers predictable policies and long-term planning. While no country is perfect, Malaysia's political environment is maturing, with stronger institutions and better policymaking. Governments are learning to cooperate across parties, and national development is becoming more consistent.